There are so many hardships and pains throughout the world that we can't help or support. But in recent years, we have come through many breakthroughs to fix one of the most problematic: cancer. This disease has cursed numerous lives through time, but with your help, this can change. Many of us have come face to face with cancer, from a personal family member to even ourselves. I understand the hardships they go through and know full well how stressful it is, and every bit of support is needed. I would like to talk about supporting and donating to the many cancer charities like St. Jude or the Susan Komen Foundation, and how they can help change numerous lives. According to seer.cancer.gov, approximately 40% of men and women will be diagnosed with some type of cancer through their lives, based off of 2010 through 2012 data. With so many people having cancer, these charities are becoming more important. Cancer is a real threat and affects so many in our lives. 3 of the most common types of cancers is breast, lung, and prostate cancer, which these cannot just affect lives but also end them. With the help of each of us, charities and hospitals can get the research and technology to help detect these early on and save many lives. 66.5 is a percent of people surviving 5 years or more with cancer. That is just a little over half. With donations, this statistic can easily go up and give more people more hope. But not all is bad news. The 5-year survival rate has gone up over 20% from 1975 through 2007. With more donations and help and support, this can and will keep rising. The decline in deaths and rise in survivability is such good hope and new windows for cancer patients and their family. But so many people who donate don't know where the money goes or if it really is needed, which asks the question, does our donation really matter? Cancer has been a huge problem with being incurable and affecting so many lives. Researchers have been, for years, trying to help and solve this huge problem, but without the resources to fund it, it would not be possible. Donations from people are a huge part, if not the biggest part, of financial help with many cancer foundations. According to CharityNavigator.org, a total of 848,000 or 89% of contributions for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, a world leader in children cancer research, comes from donations from people like us. Because of this, all patients in their hospitals do not pay a dime for anything from treatment to being in the hospital while they're there. But St. Jude is not the only charity to live off mostly donations. The Susan Komen Foundation, a nonprofit organization for focusing on the cure for breast cancer, does also, with 42% from contributions and 55% from fundraising events. These two charities do use their money for research. The Susan Komen having 80% of expenses going to the cancer program, and the St. Jude's just 69%. These statistics from CharityNavigator.org really go to show the important our help and donations is just to these 2 foundations, not including the others out there. Money is a great help, but money is not the only way you can help. Donations are a very important part of charities, and it is to help and support them, but donation of time is just as important. Cancer.org, which was last updated in 2015, gives some very great ideas to help them and many others, from giving old vehicles to even donating air miles. Not only donation of items, but events from running marathons to even walking them also help, all of which can be found just by researching for local events. Donation and volunteering shouldn't be a chore. It can also be fun for not just you, but the patients also. But giving gifts is just a small part of showing your support. Building the morale and hope of the individuals going through this matters just as much. Getting different items like ribbons and anything that help support cancer Also helps and shows the patients that there is hope and people are willing to help them. Just being there can give them that push to get them through the hard time. These are all great and pretty easy ideas that can change a life. And now you have some info that can help and give the push. But having all this knowledge is great, but where to go to do this is the real question. There are multiple sites and numerous numbers you can call. Here are just a couple that I believe are really great charities. First, the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. To donate, you need to go to stjude.org and under Ways to Help. This is where you can donate. This is a great charity that helps families and the children in this hard time with no payments and treatment or board for the families. Another is the Suman Komen Foundation, a foundation for breast cancer. To donate, go to www.5.komen.org under the Donation Now tab up on the top. These are just two specific charities. With just a little research, you can find many others out there. Cancer is a horrible and unfortunate disease that affects so many people. Let's make this a little easier for them and ourselves and help support these people in their hard times and help support these charities and make sure that they receive the help they need.